From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have 7 seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chasers.
Now, here's Wendy.
And here we are. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I couldn't do this without my co-host, my studio audience. And yes, of course, you for watching. How you doing? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Thank you. I am so excited because I love when Whoopi Goldberg stops by. And today, Whoopi is here with her daughter, Alex. I can't wait to talk about them. But first, the Hot Topics. Percy, just pay her. Like she's been your girl since before you were famous. She's your childhood sweetheart, married over 20. Just pay her. Now, okay, so the battle royale continues between Master P and his ex-wife, Sonia. Apparently, Sonia is claiming that Master P is hiding money in their son Romeo's bank account. Well, you see where this could possibly happen because Romeo is a grown man. He's like 22, 3 or so. He's... Oh. Romeo is grown, and sometimes if a father sits down with their son and the son is grown and you say, look, son, you have $3,000 in your bank account, but I'm about to put $3 million or $300,000 or whatever, I don't know the amount, in your account. Don't touch the money. I'm hiding it from your mom. As you know, me and your mom, but if they're grown kids, sometimes you can have the conversation. Do you understand what I mean? Me and your mom are going through something right now. I love your mom. I'll always take care of her. But mom right now is not thinking clearly, and we need to hide this money for the betterment of all of us, including your mom. Yeah. I don't know this for fact, but I'm just talking with you right now because that's what we do. So say you're Romeo and you've got $100,000 in your bank account, but you know the original $3,000 is only there for you, then maybe you obey your father and don't touch the rest. And then as a father, your name's not on the account because you don't want the money trail from, to lead back to you regarding your ex-wife, correct? But now Sonia is suing Romeo. In the name of money, not the name, like she loves him and she says, this is not about me and Romeo, this is about me and Percy, the father, and the money that I know that he put in perhaps my son's name. Sonia's not wrong. As a matter of fact, in the name of love, she's so right. Yeah. It just seems ugly, though, when you have to involve any of your kids, no matter how old they are, regarding your divorce. You know, but there's a lot of money at stake right now. Now, Romeo's being sued. Now, what do the rest of his kids say? There's Versi and Hersey. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm trying to tell you right now, these are the kids' names. No, no. Let me wrap them down. Versi, Hersey, Mercy, Ty Tiana. Not Tiana, but Ty, like necktie. Ty Tiana, in Ty Liana, as in Ty Liana. Then there's Italy, Vino, and let's not forget Symphonique. It's all really so messy, and I love Master P. I think he's smart. I think he's handsome. I think he comes off as a good dad. And, you know, I was joking about all the kids because, you know, sometimes if you have a lot of kids, as long as you can take care of your kids, that's what matters, you know? So... good luck to you, Sonia. I'm not judging. Good luck to you, Master P. And Romeo, I'm sorry that you're caught in the middle of your parents' thing. But you're still cute. Right? So you'll never believe who wants Madonna and Sean Penn back together. Besides me. No, I like them as a couple. I thought they were, you know, I know they went through stuff, but they were, you know, time has passed and maybe they can get back together. But besides me, it's Madonna's 15-year-old son, Rocco. Okay, well, according to the National Enquirer, Sean and Charlize Theron split up in June, so he's single. She's on tour, this Madonna. And Sean has showed up to several of the dates, cheering her on. And we've talked about this during Hot Topics. So in the meantime, Rocco, the 15-year-old, calls up Sean, begging him to get back together with his mom. Well, I said, too, but during our morning meeting, people were like, well, Wendy, don't you think that children interfering with adult relationships is a bit too much? Yes. And I said, But sometimes when the kid is 15, like 15 is not exactly 7 years old with a tooth missing, talking about, can you get back together with my mom? Like 15 is kind of grown-ish. We got a 15-year-old at home, and Rocco apparently really likes Sean. And you know what? Because of the internet, I'm sure Rocco has read about the abuse that Madonna allegedly suffered by Sean, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, you know that was a volatile relationship. And I'm sure that the boy has read all kinds of things. But even after reading stuff and hearing stuff, he still managed to, I guess, say, well, you know what? People change. Why don't you guys get the mom? You're single. Sean, you're single. Let's make it happen. Listen, if it weren't for me and my mom interfering, maybe my sister wouldn't be married to my brother-in-law, Brian. Well, here's what had happened. Now, I don't want interference anymore. And now, mind you, my mother she's the one who hatched the plan. And I was only like 21 years old, you know, so, you know, I was wet behind the ears myself. But it was a chance to shop at B. Altman, which was a legendary department store here in New York, right? So Brian at the time, Wanda and Brian met when they were in college, and they were college sweethearts, and they fell deeply in love, and I was only 10 years old when I first met my brother-in-law. Right, okay. A lovely boy at that time, from Harlem, right? So then here they go to Tufts, and then they graduate, and then he goes off to business school, and she goes off to law school, and they're not together. And me and my mom, I'm in college at this point, and my mom and I are feeling like they need to get back together. Yeah. What can we do to hatch the plan? So it took a few years, but shortly after business school, he came back to New York, and then he became an executive at B. Altman. From New York, who remembers B. Altman? Okay. So we make these reservations for lunch for the three of us at this place called Cornucopia, which is no longer open. You might remember. And then we go meet Brian at his office, and we take him to lunch, and we lecture at him about, you know, she misses you. Now, we don't know that she missed, but, you know, we're making up a story, you know. Anyway, sometimes interference is good. I say all that to say. And, you know, 55,000 years later, Brian, who I met when I was 10, now I'm 51, he's still in our family. Yes. But I would never run interference again in my life. That was my mother's harebrained, Lucille McGillicuddy scheme. Regarding Rocco with his mother and Sean, it's cute, but okay now, Rocco, sit down, leave that alone. Let these two adults handle their situation. Yeah. What a mess. So Snoop Dogg's son, Cordell, which is different from Cord, because, you know, he's got a few kids, but one's name is Cord and the other one is Cordell. Which... Mercy and Verlago. You know, anyway, Cordell abruptly quit playing college football. And now he's explaining why. Now, you all recall here on Hot Topics and from reading stuff that Cordell was a star at UCLA, where Diddy's son also plays football. And Cordell was drafted by the UCLA people, like he's like a star. And Snoop would be sitting in the stands, eating hot dogs and cheering the boy on. Well, Cordell says that he quit playing football because he was only playing to make his dad love him. I don't have my glasses. Oh, thanks, Doug. Thank you. You know I can't see. Okay, and here's what Cordell says. And by the way, Cordell's not the only child who feels this way. So this is really not a star thing. This is a thing. I played football for my father because I thought that was the only way he would love me and be a part of my life. It took me 12 years to realize he loves Cordell Brodus, the person, not Cordell Brodus, the football player. You know? Sometimes things happen in families, you know, sometimes, you know, some parents, they, you know, you push your kids to want to play a sport or be or major in something in college that they don't want to be a part of. Like, you want them to be a doctor, they want to be an artist. You know, you want them to take tap dancing, and all they want to do is, you know, be an engineer. And so we as parents have to be mindful of what we push our kids to, and listen maybe to all the signals when they push back and don't want to be a part. And sometimes kids go along because they just want that hug, which is really sad. But the boy rescued himself before it's too late. I mean, he's only like 19 or 18 years old, so he's got time. So now he's still in school at UCLA. And what does he want to do with his life?
He's got a side hustle making underwear.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Thank you. Cordell wants to make underwear. Well, you know what? If the boy wants to be a fashion designer, then why push him to the 50-yard line? By the way, the stand-up continues with me. No, not yay, because I'm not sure what I've gotten myself into. Has anyone in the audience, have any of you come to this? Yes. You were in Milwaukee? Yes. Did you laugh? Yes. Different side of Wendy, right? I certainly did. Okay. And what do you do when your kid walks in? Shh. Don't talk. I am still on comedy tour. I am performing my sit-down tour. If you live in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, Pennsylvania, D.C., Delaware, I am in New Brunswick, New Jersey at the State Theater. I will be there on December 12th. Yeah. And believe me, I've got a slick mouth. Right, lady? But in a good way, right? Like we're grown, right? Yes. Twerking. Short outfits and telling messy jokes or stories. Go to wendyshow.com, December 12th. I'll see you in New Brunswick. Thank you. I can't feel my face when, because I love you. That's the Weeknd, the R&B singer. So apparently he did an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, and he opened up about being mysterious. The Weeknd said, and we don't know a lot about him other than this song. And so he's saying that he's shy with the press because he didn't finish high school. Now, this is weird to me, but also very sad, because these days, okay, so he didn't graduate from high school. Back in my day, that was like the scarlet A on your forehead. Like, what? No high school? And then it moved on to no college? But now I think in 2015, moving into 16, I think that a lot of us, if you're open-minded enough, and don't tell the kids they're in school right now, but school sometimes is not the business for a lot of people. All right, then don't clap. But no, I meant it, and don't clap. Don't clap. Be yourself when you're here. All I'm saying is, I've met in my adult life, and you know, I graduated from college, Northeastern. You know, I come from both my mom and dad. They have advanced degrees, and we're an educated family. But you know what? As I've gotten older, I've met so many smart people doing so much stuff and making a lot of money, as well as being smart. And some of them, no high school, definitely no college. And even college is like, I was there for a week and I quit. Don't tell the kids this, but I'm just saying. So the Weeknd is talking about he didn't feel adequate enough to speak with some of us who have degrees. Like maybe his vocabulary, perhaps, was not up to par or whatever. And I'm just like, wow, that's really sad. Not that he didn't graduate, but that we make him feel weird. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm educated, but I don't look down on people like that, you know? So the Weeknd also talked about his famous hair, which I hate. Like his beard is groomed and his face looks good, but the hair looks smelly. Just saying. Well, he says he wants to be an icon, and therefore he didn't want to look like everyone else. So he feels like if he cut his hair off, he'd look like everyone else. I don't really know what to say other than I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Really? All right, that's it for Hot Topics. Up next, the one and only Whoopi Goldberg is here, along with her daughter, Alex. You don't want to go far. Thank you. Kick off Halloween week with a Hot Monday. With so many juicy hot topics in 1 hour, it's scary. Plus, this year's hottest Halloween costumes. From kids to couples, ideas for every bod and squad. How you boy?
Monday on a new Wendy.
Watching our first guest on The View, and now she's saying it like she means it with her new book. It's called If Someone Says You Complete Me, Run. Please welcome the aunt everyone wishes that they had, the one and only Whoopi Goldberg. You know,
I love them.
There comes a time in every woman's life.
I'm sorry. You know, it's so long since I've seen Wendy. I just sit down and it's like, how you doing? Look at the glasses. And I saw that you saying, how you booing? That made me laugh.
That's Halloween. How you booing?
How you booing? I love it.
All right, first, shoe cam.
Yes.
Your feet on those feet. Pull up your bell bottoms. Funky Whoopi.
And should I show you the back?
Okay, the back too. Wait, pull your pants off.
You know, little dragon. You have somebody with little teeny feet here. I wear size 11.
Me too.
Oh, we can
sometimes 12.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But you're like 6 feet tall. I'm 5'4".
Yeah, that's weird. Look, very big feet.
Huge feet, honey. They arrive before even anything else does.
The thing about having big feet is that you can never catch a sale because they only order a few of our size, so you have to get them right then and there.
But the great thing is nobody can knock you down.
Well, yes, this is true. Exactly.
Skinny.
Skinnier.
No.
You lost weight?
I'm losing some weight, yeah.
So...
Was it that bad?
By the way,
yes, baby.
Very random. I was reading about 3 weeks ago something about you, and you were saying that, you know, you always feel like you're at death's door. Is that true?
No, I've never heard that.
Okay, I was reading that. I was reading that because you know what?
People say some random. I'm sorry. I forgot.
No, and the reason. I mean, I thought that you had said that because I was like, well, Whoopi is like me then because I'm always not that like death's door, but I'm always WebMDing and you're like looking.
No. I think that's a bad idea. I don't think anybody who doesn't have experience should be looking up medical stuff.
Yes.
You don't know what you're looking for,
and
you'll find some stuff and misread it, and then next thing you know, you talk about.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. But you look terrific, and I love the way your hair looks.
Thank you. That's Yancy Edwards.
Can I touch?
Yeah.
These are good, Whoop.
Yeah, well, you know.
You're like the aunt. Whoopi is like that cool woman that you wish you had, that you wish you had in your family to talk to about stuff, you know?
Sometimes.
And no, a lot of times. And also, I say that about Joy Behar, who, by
Yes.
the way, I'm so glad she's back at The View.
Yeah, she looks good and she's happy, and it's wonderful. It's a great group.
Yeah. So I know we can't talk Viewish.
No.
Okay, I'll just say this part. Whoopi is unfiltered, so if she can't speak, then she'd rather not speak. Do I have that right?
Well, it's partial. It's part that, but you know, there's so much stuff always in the news about this show. None of it, very, very little of it is true. And so I just get tired of saying, listen, like you work for a company. I work for a company.
Yeah.
I don't own the company.
Yeah.
I don't own the station. I don't own the show. So quit asking me stuff that I can't answer because I don't know. You know.
But I do know this. You and Michelle Wallace, the other night, you and Nicole Wallace,
Yes.
the other night,
Yes.
You were there. You are
Yes.
pictured at your book signing.
Yes.
So she came to support you, even though
Yes.
she's not on the show anymore.
Well,
I love that.
She and I are friends. She and I are friends. It's like, you know, Elizabeth Hasselbeck is a friend of mine and has been since we got to know each other. And,
Yeah.
and it's important that people understand that you don't have to agree with everybody, but you can at least, if you can find common ground, it's much better to do that than stay pissed at everybody all the time. You know, so for me, so it was great fun.
As a side note, okay, so you had your Empire party. Mariah was there, Lee Daniels.
No,
was
it
there.
wasn't my party. It was Lee's party.
Oh, it was, okay.
Yeah, I went to Lee Daniels' house.
Okay.
You know, he's my friend.
And so, look, so there's Kathy and Jimmy.
Okay,
there's
look at
Lee.
that.
There's Mariah.
Yes.
Who else is there?
A lot of folks.
Is that Raven?
Yes, that's Raven.
Okay, and Marissa Tomei.
Yes.
What did you have to eat? That's like, I'm concerned. You don't remember?
I don't.
Because you had good drinks?
No, not drinks.
Did you smoke weed? Maybe.
Who can say what happened in the past? I don't recall.
The problem with you, Whoopi, is that because you were such an advocate of weed being
Medicinal.
Medicinal.
Yeah, medicinal, because...
that everyone around you, I just assume, is puffing the law.
No. Here's the thing with me and medicinal marijuana. I feel very strongly after seeing the miracles it's wrought with children who have crazy seizures. And for me, these parents who are very brave and who day after day try to make their children's lives better have gone to all kinds of lengths to find the thing that will help them. And if medicinal marijuana helps them, you know, it's droplets, it's all kinds of stuff. They're not getting their children high. That's not what's going on here. These people are trying to save their kids' lives and make their lives better. So you know, if I want to get high, no, you don't have to. If I want to go get high, there's an app for that. You can always find, you know. But for me, it's really about quality of life. No, there are apps. There are apps. But that's not what it is, baby.
I know, Whoopi.
Are you high now? What'd you do? I need to get you some champagne.
I am talking to my Whoopi. We've been through so much. I just love when you come here. Let's talk about your new book. Can you explain the title?
Yes.
What is this?
Well, to me, when I first heard it, I thought, oh, no, I would not go with you. When he said, you know, you complete me, I'd have run, because if I complete you, then what's left for me? So I think that that's not a good thing. You have to complete yourself before you can be with anybody, I think.
Yeah.
Now, you know, this is just my
So what's inside?
thing.
Relationship
Well,
advice.
relationship advice, you know.
Now, you've been married 3 times.
Yes.
And divorced 3 times.
Yes.
And are you in a
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because you know, relationships take second to second, minute to minute, hour to hour work. I'm not willing to do it. And if you're not, you know, and what I'm saying is before you get into a relationship, whether you're a man or a woman, you need to decide if that's what you want. It's second to second, every day.
It's work.
It's work. And if you're not willing to do the work, then slow yourself down. Stop trying to find a husband or a wife, because that's not what you're looking for. You need to keep in mind, if you don't want to have more kids, or if you're of a certain age, sex does not stop. So hit and runs, which is what I call them.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
right?
But I don't think there is. But, you know, so many women that I've spoken to are shocked by this, because I said, but what, do you have a vibrator? Do you have... No, because most women, listen, I'm from the school where women knew nothing about their bodies.
Right.
Nothing, okay? So when I say, do you have a vibrator, most women go, oh, no, I don't. And I say, you need to find one so you can know what you need.
Right.
You know, because with a guy, everything's right there.
Yes.
A zipper is a man's biggest enemy.
So up next, everybody, we're going to meet Whoopi's daughter, Alex, and talk about their brand new reality show. I'm shocked.
It's
project. Keep it here. Look.
I'm Alex Martin Jean. I grew up differently than most kids because my mom is
Whoopi Goldberg.
I've been married 3 times, but it's not what you think. All 3 have been to the same man, Bernard. And boy, do we have a full house. Our 3 kids, Mason, Jersey, and Amara, Amara's fiance, Chris, and their new baby girl, Charlie Rose. And then there's my best friend, Lisa, and her family. We've known each other since we were teenagers. I can't get rid of her.
Okay, so that was a clip from the new reality show. It's called According to Alex, starring Whoopi's daughter, Alex Martin Dean. Say hello to Alex. All right. You're a grandmother?
I am.
And so you're a great-grand.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the modern times.
Yeah.
It goes
It's
down.
awesome, though.
So, okay, you live on the West Coast?
Yes.
And Whoopi, you're here in New York.
Right.
By the way, I like that you have a daughter named Jersey.
Yes, my husband's from Patterson. So
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Jersey, I love it. Are you guys like a lot of mothers and daughters, you know, bi-coastal who are close? You talk multiple times?
We talk, multiple times a day, and I get out here quite often.
Yeah.
So, and the whole family, but me more so.
You talk to your mom about everything?
Yeah. Just about,
Yeah, some stuff I don't want to know.
Exactly.
She's married, too bad. You know what I mean? If he's mad or she's mad, I don't want, that's not for me to.
You talk to your mom about the fights?
Yeah, of course, because I need to vent. I need to vent to somebody who actually likes both of us.
Well,
you know
what about your friend on the show?
Well, she likes to vent about her own stuff, and then I vent, and then she turns it into something about herself, because that's how best friends do. We support each other, but ourselves.
Okay.
Well done.
So, whose idea was it to do reality? Because, Whoopi, you know, reality can go way wrong a lot of times.
Well, it can, but in this particular case, it probably won't.
Because it's a cute show.
And because we're doing it. You know, the reason this show came up is because she and her best friend Lisa make me laugh. They just, I don't know what happens. They get loud, they start moving and grooving and talking stuff to each other. It's the greatest thing. And then the kids are in it. And so I said, you guys are so funny. I want you to get up and do stand-up, but let me do a show. And I said, would you ever do a reality show? And they said, well, I said, but you can make it so they're not in your bedroom. They're not there all the time.
Right.
So they have some breathing space. And the kids said, you know, we're not crazy about it, but we'll try it.
Right.
So it's been good. And the greatest thing is, I don't know if you all saw it and if you went through social media, but I want to say thank you to all the social media folks, because they push this over the top. And this is about 2 women who come to a certain age who say, okay, now what do we do?
Well, I was watching The View last week, and I saw you on there, and you all were talking about it, and I was like, I can't wait for them to come to our show to talk about it. It looked very cute and loving. What is the best advice that your mom has ever given you? If you can think of one particular thing.
I can think of the most recent, which was don't read Twitter, don't read comments, don't read any of that stuff, because, you know, some people have a lot of time and they like to hate on stuff they don't understand.
Now, how is Bernard with being on blast?
Bernard is, he's very, he just said that, you know, I'm going to do it for you. But if I don't like it, if I look crazy,
we know
you know,
season 2.
we want to keep it right. Exactly. He told us he quit after the first episode of shooting.
Okay, so you married 3 times, all 3 times to Bernard. What had happened?
Well, first, we eloped the first time.
And then we were young.
And we were young, and we went
How
to...
young?
I was 20, he was 25, because he's much older than me. He's going to love that.
She don't mean it, Bernard. She don't mean it.
And then we had an actual wedding, and then we had a divorce, and then we had another wedding back in Vegas.
And the kids were like, okay.
Very confused.
Okay.
Very confused.
But the greatest thing is that once they got back the 3rd time, everybody said to them, enough. No more.
Yeah.
Clearly you're meant to be together. Quit fooling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 20, what is it, 20? If you...
It'll be all together.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 22 years?
Yeah.
22 years?
Yeah.
And now, Alex, you've got a business with the nail polish.
Yes, it's nailbuzz.com, and
show her your nails.
they're my nails.
Now,
and
Rambo
they're all
will
my
do,
colors.
nail cam.
They're all my colors on my nails. So, Lisa and I decided that we like pampering and we like cocktails. And so we decided nail polish. Oh,
no,
not with her. I party with Lisa.
Nobody parties with
Okay,
me.
that's who I party with.
On
My
and
friend.
on.
Well, she doesn't drink. I drink. So
Right.
we drink, Lisa and I.
Right.
So we decided that we wanted to do nail polishes that mimicked drink cocktails.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's where Nail Buzz came from.
It was really nice meeting you.
You too.
Whoopi, always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
The reality show is going to be very interesting. I want to know what's going on. Studio audience, you're all going home with Alex's nail polish, as well as Whoopi's new book. Thank you both for being here. According to Alex, airs Saturday nights at 10 on Centric. And Whoopi's book is in stores now. Up next, do-it-yourself decorations for Halloween. How you doing? Next. It's the ultimate backstage pass on a new Wendy. Get all access to the latest celebrity stories and hot topics. And go behind the scenes of the Hunger Games. These girls jet to the set to bring us all the juicy details. I saved you an aisle seat.
Tuesday on a new Wendy.
I want you to be my co-host. Come and join my studio audience. The tickets are free. Go to wendyshow.com. Dress to impress, and I can't wait to see you. Okay? Hey now, welcome back. Here to show us some fun Halloween do-it-yourself decorations from Good Housekeeping magazine. Say hello to our longtime friend. She's the style editor at Good Housekeeping, Lori Bergamotto.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Lori.
For having me. Hello.
Okay, Lori.
So I hear you're a secret crafter too. Maybe not so secret.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're going to start with these fun potato stamped tote bags that you can make yourself. I know, just pay attention.
Okay, okay.
She's like, here's the deal.
No.
You can get all this stuff at a craft store and at the grocery store. You start with potatoes.
Okay.
You print out a cute little stencil. You see this little kitty cat?
Yes.
And you trace it. You cut it with a paring knife, or you could use a little mini cookie cutter. Do you want to do the cat?
And it turns out like
that.
this.
So you're going to paint.
So here's the cat.
That's the cat. I'm going to get the bat. So take your little
I was gonna
sponge
dip.
brush.
Okay.
You could dip, but this is actually more precise.
Okay.
So you're just going to paint it on, Wendy.
Uh-huh.
And you want to get a lot on there. Don't be shy. Do you have a lot on there? Let me see.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Oh, you are
A lot
good
is my middle
crafter.
name.
Okay, then we're going to stamp. Here we go.
Okay,
You
look.
want to do it with a lot of force. Just find a spot.
I'm going to do it in
Maybe
your
count to
direction.
like 5 in your head.
Okay, look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3,
and then
4,
we pull
5.
up, and then you can just
Meow.
fix
I'm a
the
cat.
edges. Okay, so super fun. You can do it on everything.
No, this is fun. This is fun not just for Halloween, but for all the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so another thing, this one is very Halloween specific,
Okay.
but we know you like a little sparkle in your life. So this we did spiderweb doilies. Really inexpensive, really fun thing to do with kids. If you'll pick up your glue.
Okay.
So we have one that's kind of done here. You're just going to make an asterisk.
Do you remember when you
With-
put glue on your hands and you let it
Yes.
dry?
But hopefully
and
you
then
didn't
you peel
eat
it
it.
off?
So you make the asterisk, and then you just start connecting it. So you see I'm connecting the lines.
Well, mine's already done, so.
Well, but you still have more connecting here.
Okay,
so after
fine.
you would do that, then we're just going to take the glitter, if you'll take your glitter, and you start pouring it on, Wendy. Pour on that glitter.
Okay, Lori. Okay, Lori.
Okay. I like when you say my name, Wendy. Usually call me by Lori Bergamotto. But...
Yes, well,
okay.
That's when I'm mad. I call people with their last name, too.
I'm in trouble. Okay, so you'll just make that all work. You leave it for 2 days, this takes, to harden. Peel it off, and you have these spiderweb doilies. Hey, you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time. Halloween is a week away,
but they're
guys.
really cute. When they come out, they look like this. And
they're delicate.
It's very delicate.
Okay.
But when you lay them on your table, they look really spectacular.
They do. And you know what else looks spectacular is our next craft.
All right, Lori.
So,
what are we doing?
So what we're doing is we got these really cute letters at a craft store, inexpensive. You could also just get cardboard, stencils, cut them out. How you boo it?
Is that gum?
It's gumballs.
Love it.
So boo.
Okay.
So now we're going to do Wendy. So just take a gumball, take your hot glue gun, give it a little dab here, and then put it on. Take these little strands away.
At home, I use a hot glue gun that was made for me by Tori Spelling's mom.
Oh, well, aren't you fancy?
That was, I guess, back when we all got along.
I just got these at the craft store. Uh-oh. So you're going to continue to do this. Don't worry about doing any particular pattern.
No, these are great.
And you can do this with other kinds of hard candy. I wouldn't recommend chocolate because you don't want it to melt.
Lori, this is not just for Halloween. This is like year-round stuff.
Exactly. So, little Wendy, keep doing it.
So good. So good. For more information, go to wendyshow.com. Lori Bergamotto, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Good Housekeeping magazine is on newsstands now. Celebrity Said What is next? Do you want more Wendy Show? Good. Watch Hot Topics, celebrity interviews, and my legendary after show, all on my YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Sorry. Martina is from Bloomfield, New Jersey, and she's here today because she's skipping her law midterm.
How you doing?
It's time for Celebrity Said Priorities. What? Okay, who said this? I don't want to win an Oscar ever. I don't want to have to talk. Was it Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Idris Elba?
You know what? Leo needs one. Never got it, so I'm going to go with Leo, my guy.
No! It's Johnny Depp, but you still win. Dinner for two at Del Fresco here in Manhattan. I'll see you around the town. Eye candy is next. Andrea Jeter is from D.C. She's 31. She's my eye candy for obvious reasons.
Yes.
Tell us about your outfit.
How you doing? I have just a pink plush top with the skirt that match and my little sparkly little shoes.
Not little shoes,
No,
Louboutins.
Yes, honey.
Okay. Here's your Diva fan.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We'll be right back. Yeah. Love.
Nice.